to face, to face, to face, to face.
I was reading about how the FCC has handed out their first fine for space debris. I don't know if say what?
Space littering.
Yay.
Yeah, I know if like a satellite showed a nipple
We're
or
like,
something.
oh man, we have done so much that we've thrown so much garbage in the ocean. They're like, we gotta get some up in space.
Space apple cores? What are we doing here?
When is Space Force going to get on that, by the way? I mean, Space Force, let's be real, is going to be a glorified, suborbital garbage collector.
Has Space Force even gone to space?
I don't know about that.
I don't think they have.
I
Don't
think they
know.
exist.
And they do.
The Dish Network has gotten a fine from the FCC for just, it's called satellite deorbit, when they're decommissioning satellites. And unless you check out one of these maps, and I would encourage you to do so, people have no idea how many things are orbiting the Earth. Satellites.
Satellites.
Other satellites, even more other satellites. So if you are a Dish customer, by the way, I would very literally, next time you get your bill, check the fees, because I guarantee you that's going to be in there. There's going to be a literal junk fee in there. You know, they're railing against junk fees these days, right? The administration. We got to get rid of junk fees. People are being nickel and dimed their way through purchases and things and services. But I guarantee if you have one of these services, we were watching.
Is Dish Network still a thing?
Oh yeah,
really?
Oh yeah. There's
I thought
still
they got
commercials
bought
on.
out by something.
There's still commercials on TV, and yeah, Dish Network. They're still doing all kinds of.
Like people have actual satellite dishes.
Well, no, the Dish is the provider. It's like DirecTV.
I know what it is, but I thought that Dish. That's what they came with.
Probably.
Dish one up.
But at this point, you could probably, I don't know if you can get it just directly connected. But yeah, like when I used to have DirecTV, yeah, you had to have a dish.
Yeah.
But I think Sling, what Sling TV is, that's like part of Dish too.
Okay,
So I think that
right.
if you don't want you can get it wireless or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
like Dish and like that and like Dish. They should use that. That'll put them back on top.
I don't know where they are. They might be on top. I can't imagine they have that much competition in the
DirecTV's
Dish space.
DirecTV's their direct competition, I believe.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I mean, how many streamers and services are there, but you have two dish companies? Anyway, if you have that service, you're probably going to get charged for that. We were watching, there's a show on Netflix called Encounters. I don't know, there's been so much conversation.
Man, they're not even close anymore.
No, they are as far apart as they could possibly be. That's why I thought all the episodes are going to run one after the other into each other, and they aren't. They're separated by credits and commentary. But Encounters on Netflix at Casa Cox right now, we've gotten ourselves kind of in this, we've gone down this UFO documentary rabbit hole. And I watch these, obviously, with a skeptical eye, and I enjoy them just because it's a different kind of reality TV, I guess. And I'm not going to sit there and ruin everybody else's good time by scoffing through the whole thing. But it does show you how many people don't realize how many satellites are in orbit around this planet.
100 billion.
5 times as many. Wow. There's 500. There's a Brazilian satellites. No, but like when Starlink, I don't know if it's the 4th of July or whatever. When was it? That Labor Day? That Starlink shot up all those satellites, and they were in a line. And they made a big deal out of it. It was in the news. It was reported on. Hey, FYI, Musk and Starlink, they're sending up a bunch of satellites in the night sky. And so many people thought it was UFOs because they were all traveling in a line, because people don't realize how many goddamn satellites are orbiting around the Earth.
Yeah, but more than that, people like you don't realize how many UFOs are also orbiting the Earth. So maybe open your eyes, Alan.
Mary, I do my own research,
I
all
just
right?
would like you to quit drinking the Kool-Aid and maybe just ask a couple questions.
Just do your own research, and you will find out.
What if your research when you do your own research and you go, okay, well, I agree with the research that they did. Like if you go, yeah, these vaccines seem good.
Then your
Yes,
research
because
is bad.
I am not a scientist.
Right.
No.
I am not a doctor. So I did my own research, but you don't know what you're reading. You don't know how to synthesize that information. That's the part everybody forgets. You don't know what any of that means. Oh, it affects your particles in your oxides. Ooh, that sounds bad. You don't know what any of that means. Neither do I. Anyway.
That's why you'll always
Because
be
you
a
didn't do
sheep.
your research.
Sheeple, Mary?
You will always be a sheeple
Yeah,
because of
sheeple.
this.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I know
You know
what
what's
it
great
is.
about sheep?
What?
They're wool.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Keep going.
Comfortable clothing.
Yeah.
So comfy. So comfy.
It is comfy to be a sheep, isn't it?
Oh, just wrap yourself in information and fact. Oh, nothing is more comfortable than that. But I would just say, check that bill for junk fees because they're going to be on there. Another movie that didn't want to compete with, while we're on this subject, and I'll move on, another movie that didn't want to compete with the Taylor Swift concert movie next weekend, so it's opening this weekend, is the Tom DeLonge movie. You know Tom DeLonge from Blink-182?
Yeah.
He's back with them now, but for a long time, he split because he wanted to study UFOs. He had a band called Angels and Airwaves that was kind of inspired by his doing his own research. And he really did some deep dives. I mean, there are people in that community who credit Tom DeLonge, for whatever reason, with allegedly unearthing some things. But he's got a movie coming out called Monsters of California. It's a sci-fi movie. And you know, now this is the perfect time for him to drop it because obviously Blink-182 is out there on the road and they
got
have
an
new
album
music.
coming out, yeah.
Except I think they're already kind of stopping because Travis Barker's sick now or something.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
having
know.
a kid.
Having a kid.
Him and
Yeah, but I was just reading a thing the other day
His
that
condition?
he's got like, he's got like spina bifida or I don't know. He's got one of the
That's
bifidas. He's got
for
something.
kids.
He's got something. No, but he's like, I don't know, he broke his back or he's got something. So I don't know if they're stopping their tour. But the Tom DeLonge movie is going to be out this weekend. I don't know if you can stream it, but it's coming out. You can sit there in the theater. There's a lot of movies coming out this weekend. Yeah, The Creator, the Exorcist movie, the Tom DeLonge movie. Now, are they showing it here? You're goddamn right they are, because they're not showing it everywhere. They're showing it at the Cedar Lee in Cleveland, Ohio. There's only 10 cities where it's being shown, and lucky you. Your Venn diagram of UFOs and Blink-182 just became a circle. Tom DeLonge's Monsters of California. In theaters Friday. You're saying, Alan, what's it about? I just told you. Monsters of California. Maybe UFOs aren't all what we think they are.
Shut up.
Aren't all what we think they are?
That's not it.
What?
That's not the title.
Maybe UFO, this is a quote from the movie. Maybe UFOs aren't all what we think they are. Okay. Hashtag aliens are real is what it says. Now, we can't say that. We don't know that aliens are. We don't know that they're not real.
Well, you can hashtag anything.
But we definitely don't know. What?
You can hashtag anything. There's no rules.
I thought there were rules. I
No,
thought
there's this song that came out that made it so there's no rules.
the Outback Steakhouse theme song?
No, not that one.
Oh.
It's by Turnstile.
All right. Oh, speaking of which, I mentioned, well, let me give away this money and then I'll get back to my complaining. It's $1,000 here, a chance for you to grab some money from the Buzzard bookie. You get one of these every hour, so make it count. Good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Cash. That's cash. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
I was talking about this past weekend where we went to my daughter's school, had like a big ice cream social thing. And I was laughing because the DJ they had, who was outside, there was a lot of stuff going on inside the school, like the cafeteria and the gym. They had games and stuff. But most of it was outside because the weather was awesome. So you got bounce house, all this kind of crap. And the DJ they had
was Bauhaus there? That seems
Bauhaus,
weird.
That
yes.
is pretty wild.
They had Daniel Ash. They had Peter Murphy. And
I can tell your kid goes to a rich school.
it was,
Yeah, right.
it was, they were,
Check
they-
that white
afford
privilege.
you know what?
man.
You want to talk about white privilege. Those guys are translucent. They're so white.
Mm-hmm.
Really wasn't that expensive either. Really got him for a song. Technically 10. But he's playing You Shook Me All Night Long, which I just stood there and laughed because it's all a bunch of second and third graders running around and You Shook Me All Night Long. But then they played that goddamn Applebees song.
It's a good song.
Oh, my God.
Applebee's, going to Applebee's.
Terrible,
like.
terrible. On the day night, the Bourbon Street steak. I mean, we've done all this before, but it's just, I was standing there just boiling listening to that song. I was just livid. You want to talk about white? I was white hot.
The sooner you admit that you like it,
Ugh.
the less you have to pretend you're like a gay Republican trying to hide it.
Yuck.
I'm tired of you. You know
Please,
that?
Mary. I am a gay liberal, all right?
Oh,
Thank
sorry.
you. Please.
Cody's the gay Republican.
Check the. You got that right.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. Oh, that song just, God,
It's
awful.
catchy.
Terrible.
It's good for kids, whatever.
Good for kids.
It's brainwashing them to get the 2 for $20.
That's
whatever
right.
they have
That's
at Applebee's.
that's the only people it's for are
That song
kids.
is your Piano Man.
They're too dim-witted to... no, because I don't hear it that often, but when I do, I have a visceral reaction to it. I have a white-hot hate that knows no bounds. He's like, I can't believe that he's name-checking Tesla in the thing and Applebee's and...
Put a lot out there. He's trying to get a deal with somebody.
He cast a wide net, boy, whoever that guy is.
His name's
but-
Walker Hayes.
Of course it is.
He's very good.
Of course, yeah. Well, listen, every great artist has one terrible song. And so check that, guys. But I would have rather heard him play You Shook Me All Night Long on a loop for those kids.
Kids sex music over
Yes. Right.
Applebee's.
Yes.
All right.
It's the age-old argument when it comes to kids about sex versus violence. Would you rather have your child see two people on television being amorous or two people trying to kill each other? Well, that kind of food is violence against your body.
They have healthy
I'd
options.
rather hear them hear about one of our international treasures, Brian Johnson,
Yeah. You think the buttered
Singing-
broccoli tots aren't healthy, Alan?
singing his ode to American thighs.
Now they contain 25% broccoli. So
Look at that.
Wow. What's
Like
the
that.
other 75%?
Stop asking.
worry
questions.
about it. It's Walker Hayes' song.
I'm just trying to do my own research.
Not on this.
All right.
Hey gang, I just wanted to say thank you for the fact that for the next few days to a week, all that will be running through my brain is
Boy, he really went with it, too.
He did it.
Boy, that was good.
Makes you want
And
to
ma-
dance like one of those
Show us.
airmen. I'm saying dance like one of those men outside
The
the car dealerships. You know what
Do
I'm talking about? Those
it, yeah.
inflatable
Let's
men.
see us.
It's like a hillbilly sandstorm is what it is, kind of,
I
right?
think I'm sick now.
Sandstorm is the hillbilly sandstorm.
Sandstorm is the hillbilly sandstorm?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
You think people weren't playing this in trailers?
Sandstorm in the trailers?
Sandstorm is not
Yes.
just hillbilly, though. It's everybody.
We get amped up for this. Beep, beep.
Dude, we played this in college. For
Everybody did.
real. We smoked pot to this song.
You smoke pot to this? Why?
Because you can feel it.
Wasn't any Grateful Dead available?
Yeah, we were hearing colors with this song.
This nano chip got activated early. God, I haven't heard this song in forever.
I gotta speed this up. I gotta get it to
Why?
tempo.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play
Yeah,
San-
that's better than the Applebee's song.
By a lot.
Oof.
Sandstorm.
By a country mile.
I'm gonna play
Good
that at
song.
my wedding.
Sandstorm?
Yeah. You guys all have to dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the bride and groom.
Yeah. This is our walkout music.
I'm the high hack.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Barry. What's his last nane?
Mary Santora.
Barry
Will it be
Santora Brian.
Will it be a three-way wedding at that point between you, Brian, and Poundcake?
No,
He
because I'm
can
going to kick
come.
that bitch out.
Oh, wow.
Are you going to be the flower girl? Will you throw petals down as you walk down the aisle?
You talking to me?
Yes. Will you hold the pillow that has both rings on it?
Yeah, I'll be the flower gay. Sure.
You can be our
The
flower guy.
flower gay? Is that a
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
I guess it is now.
In India.
I don't like this remix. What is this? All right. What?
In India.
In India, gays are like sacred out there, and they. If you
Are you calling gay people cows? Are you confusing homosexuals with cows?
No, I had an
Gay
Indian.
people are sacred in India.
I had an Indian roommate, and he told me that gay people. It was like a delicacy or something in India to have a gay person at your wedding.
Delicacies are food.
Okay, well, something special. Damn it, you couldn't.
In India, gay people are food, Mary, is what he's trying to tell you. Well, they are
I already
very
said sacred. I didn't know what else to use.
I mean, it is a country that can be gay friendly, but it's also still very big on gay conversion therapy. So it's not like it's open arms for.
I'm only going by what he told me, and I take his word. He grew up there, and he said that having a gay at your wedding in India is just like
Is that like there's something borrowed, something blue?
something gay,
Yeah.
something queer.
BLEW, Mary.
The queer is here. Ooh, it's gonna be it's like raining on your wedding day, or something like that.
We're here.
Ironic.
We're queer. We're ready to get married at your wedding. All right. I mean, being gay only became legal in India like 18 months ago. Like pretty recently, they made it not a crime to be gay. So it's not like there's some crazy progressive country that, you know. I just want to make sure you weren't confusing cows with gay people. All right.
No, I'm
Cows
going
are
by what he told me.
sacred. Gays are a delicacy.
Mm-hmm. Because it wasn't that long ago, they were whipping people there for being gay or throwing them off parapets or whatever.
You know, I think a country that big, wouldn't they like gay people? Because then, you know, they will only procreate if they want to, or like if they adopt or something. Like, it's a way to slow your population down. They got like 1.5 billion people over there in India.
Please don't talk about my fans like that, Alan. Or Cody, whoever you are.
Your fans are in Pakistan, not India.
I have fans in India.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, lots
Oh.
of them. They're everywhere.
She just
All right.
struggles packing a stand.
Try it. What?
Wow, no, he did it. That was.
What did he say?
She has trouble packing the stands.
But you gotta give him the wordplay.
I mean, he tried.
I mean,
was
when he makes a word joke on purpose, you gotta give it to him.
Hacking the stands. All right. Well, yeah, there you go. So you're saying it's good luck, Poundcake, if you're at an Indian wedding and there's a gay person there. All right.
I don't know if they wear like traditional
And you're sure
attire or
that they don't tell them that just to entrap them.
I've never been there, so I don't know.
You should go.
Maybe.
See for yourself.
I had a lot of Indian friends.
Alan the Hillbilly Sandstorm is Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, good call. But he
Well, okay. So go to an Indian wedding, and which is a gorgeous affair, at least from what I learned from The Simpsons. And they serve the curve. So that's okay.
No.
Alan, you were talking about that show, Special Forces. Jamie Lynn Spears is on that show. But she left the show because she was missing her kids. And now she's been voted off Dancing with the Stars. And fans of her sister are ecstatic. Of course, her sister is Britney Spears.
Put Britney Spears on Dancing with the Stars, please, with the knives.
Knife Dancing with the
Yes.
Stars. Is Jamie Lynn Spears Zoe 101?
Yes.
Because they rebooted that, right?
I don't know. I didn't
It's
watch
like
it.
on Paramount, Zoe 102.
Yeah,
she's like grown up. and-
She
I don't wanna watch
overcame
it,
her
nah.
crack addiction, whatever. it is.
No, she,
Was that her? Was she a crackhead?
no, she got pregnant and they
Same thing.
kicked her off the show.
Oh.
It was her show, so but
Wait, she got pregnant when she was doing Zoe 101?
Yeah.
I thought she was like 12 when she did that show.
she was like 16, 17.
Oh, really? She got pregnant when she was 16?
Yeah. And
Huh.
they I think Disney was like, do you want to get? Yes, I'm keeping it. And they're like, all right, well, you got to quit the show.
Right.
Disney's like, we really want to support you, but a lot of people work on this show. It's a big hit. So if you ever needed alternative resource, I'm keeping it. Okay.
Alan Mary was a child when Sandstorm came out. She has no clue how big it was.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I can enjoy a song and know how many people like it.
Well, it was a big deal. Yeah, I mean, if you were a kid, you would have heard it because it was everywhere.
That's what I mean. But
Mary was going to juice bars when she was in kindergarten. She was in the club. All right,
just suck it.
She knows what. She's in a suck it kind of mood today.
Oh,
so
God, I am.
Just
I already yelled at someone in the YouTube chat. Like,
why?
Because they're being stupid, and I'm annoyed.
Why are you letting a stranger ruin your day?
They didn't ruin it.
Why would you say
Someone
anything to
I know
them?
ruined my day, but